Women, though, literally start off relationships with men, especially in the black community, being abusive. Black men have suffered the type of abuse of walking up to a black woman and saying, excuse me, miss, can I get your number? Now, if she don't like the way you dress, if she don't like the way you look, she won't give you the respect of saying, no, sir, thank you for being, kind or enough to ask me, but I'm in a marriage or whatever. No. Nigga, I know you didn't with them shoes on.
All right. I got another Tommy Sotomayor classic. All right. Captain Tazariot, Sonetta TV. Who's more abusive in relationships? This was an interesting conversation, an interesting segment. All right. In the same live stream from the last video. All right. This is all the same conversation. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. I'm gonna check back in with you.
Sister Freedom, Tommy, who's more abusive? I wonder what your answer is going to be. Who's more abusive? Women or men in relationships?
Women are way more abusive. Let me explain to you another passage in the Bible, like Kat was talking about. The tongue is sharper than any two-edged sword. As a psychologist, I know that people can get away. As a matter of fact, many of you may have things like I got. I put up a picture the other day of my knee getting drained. I didn't like it, the feeling of it. But boy, I like it today. I feel like I got a brand new daggum knee. It feels awesome. So I don't remember the pain like that anymore because of the joy of the after. But let me tell you what happens when you get your emotion and your psyche hurt. I don't know why me and Cap keep having this problem. I talk to him behind closed doors and he keep bringing up my personal business to these damn shows. I'm really getting upset. I told you I only hit her once and I said that I was going to do it. Now you trying to tell her not to come back to me. What's wrong with you? She is watching.
Hey, come get this nigga, man.
I really don't mean it. I really don't.
The point is, when you are physically abusive mentally, that shit lasts. That's why you have all these serial killers and things like that. They come from that type of abuse because it sticks with you. But Kat was right. Like, again, if somebody cheat on you and you take them back, if they stay at the grocery store too long, you know what the first thing your mind gonna go to?
Mm-hmm. They're sexing somebody.
That mental abuse is really something. And that's why women will do that to men. They will say things like, the baby ain't yours. Then we'll come back later and say, I just said that out of anger. So now you looking at your child like
that's
and it's a lot of brothers that done had that said to them though. She got mad and she said something that's hard to take back. That's why Chris Rock told the joke. Women have the ability to be able to say something that they know is very difficult to come back from. Abuse, we don't talk about mental abuse that much. And when we do, we try to act like it's only women. Like the young lady said, well, when women do things, it's out of retaliation. You know what we're doing when we do that? Giving them the green light to do things. They got the same lie women tell you when they cheat. But somehow when we cheat, we just dogs. But when they cheat, it was cause, oh, you didn't take me to the movies anymore. You didn't take me to the mall anymore. Well, I should have caught you at the mall and the movies with that man, not with his penis in your mouth. I put my penis in your mouth. You just said I didn't take you to the movies in the mall. So that's all he should have had to do. And then he should have sent you back home when it was time for penis in mouth.
What did you say?
But that ain't what happened. But you still use the excuse. Women always have an excuse of why they do. When a woman unalives a man, every time y'all go look at any case, what's the first thing she says? He did something to me first. That's why it was my retaliation. He was abusive. It's never one time. So this adult can't just leave because you were abusive. They got to leave you dead before they leave. We wouldn't allow a man to do that. A man is never able to say, she was mentally abusing me. That's why I put my hands on her. So I'm just going to retort to what she said. Most of the time when a man put his hands on a woman, I'm going to use the exact same thing she said. It's because he's done all he could and he just retaliated. He tried to talk and my mouth didn't work. So I'm going to see what my hands can do. Because men don't just start out beating women, I don't think. I don't know too many men on the first date just reached over and punched a woman in the face. May have, I don't know. I'd love to talk to some of those women what has happened. Women, though, literally start off relationships with men, especially in the black community, being abusive. Black men have suffered the type of abuse of walking up to a black woman and saying, excuse me, miss, can I get your number? Now, if she don't like the way you dress, if she don't like the way you look, she won't give you the respect of saying, no, sir, thank you for being, kind or enough to ask me, but I'm in a marriage or whatever. No. Nigga, I know you didn't with them shoes on. Men are so used to abuse that women give you abuse. Look at all the relationships when they break up. The woman is usually telling everybody how he got a little D, he can't F, he broke.
Break up with a nigga and all of a sudden he got a sleeve, a car, and ain't broke no more. Like, nigga, was I holding you back or?
100%.
Absolutely. Did no without a shot.
So you got 3 babies by this broke man, but now you ain't together with him. You telling the whole world he broke. I remember the video I did where this man walked up on this girl. He had the flamer right up to her head, put her on Facebook Live and told her, because she was trying to ruin his new relationship that he was in, kept messing around, telling the girl he had STDs, all kinds of stuff. He didn't, but she wanted to ruin his relationship. Finally, he got tired of it. He had the flame up to her head, put her on Facebook. She jumped there talking about some, I apologize for all the stuff I said.
Shout the season.
Put on Facebook. She jumped there talking about some, I apologize for all the stuff I said. I'm really sorry. And his last words to her before he put her to sleep was game over. And everybody looked at me and I said, and she got what she deserved. They said, I can't believe you're saying this. I said, why did this woman think that it could be her job to ruin this man's life and reputation, and all he got to do is walk on with his life?
How men are abusive and how men do the things that they do to women. They're narcissistic, controlling, but we never talk about the opposite of that, where the female tries to control everything around her man so she can isolate him because she's insecure or jealous or whatever the situation is, or she tries to infiltrate with his family and friends.
I don't know if y'all remember that woman from Fresh and Fit. That woman went around just telling all kinds of lies on me. What happened to her? What changed her life? She went from telling lies to they put her on Tasha K. Tasha K knew she was lying. Do they ever stop women from lying on you? Y'all remember that Shay girl went around lying on me. They have no problem doing it. Women get to do it. Nothing happens. Men's lives have been ruined right now. Brian Banks, 6.5 years in jail off of a lie. What happened to the woman? Nobody's more abusive to women. And finally, let me give y'all some real stats you can look at. You know who the number 1 abusers of children are? It ain't men. It's women. Like my man, Sotomayor said, he said, I grew up in a different era. No. We didn't the same era. My mama used to beat the shit out of me too. She thought it was a fucking normal thing to beat the shit out of me. She liked telling people I beat the shit out of him. I remember getting my ass whooped by racing car tracks. I thought it was just me. The next thing you know, I'm listening to E40 and he rapping about it. The problem is we are so used. That's why I said calluses. We get so used to the pain that we try to figure out how to stop the pain or divert the pain. And that's what we're doing. We grow up and we fantasize and fetishize the pain we went through because we internalize it and never dealt with it. That ain't right. And I'm glad that young lady said, well, when I got my ass whooped, I said, I'm not going to put my kids through this, because that's what we're supposed to be. The whole role of a parent is supposed to be better than the parent that came before us. We should always want to be better. And yet I remember hearing my parents, and I thought it was just a Southern thing. We didn't have no car. You don't need no car. We didn't have this. You don't need this. So wait a minute. You had kids to make sure you put a governor on them damn kids so they don't get no better than you?
That part right there.
Poor parenting. And black women lead in this. That's why they are constantly abusing their children. Think about how many black boys have told you straight up, when I was 12, a 26-year-old woman gave me head. I got me some at 13. Almost every black kid, boy, got a story of an older black woman having sex with him. And yet we tell the boy, man, I wish when I was that age it happened to me. So now we're telling this boy how to deal with something he don't know how to deal with. Because you give a 13-year-old boy some puss, that's like giving a 13-year-old boy some cocaine. It's gonna feel great to him, but he don't know how to deal with it. Why do you think we got a lot of horn dogs running around now thinking that the only way they could be men is how many times they put their penis in somebody? That's why the women will tell you what to your face. You don't get no pee. She don't tell you about the things that make a man, how well he treats his kid, how well he treats his woman. She just tell you straight up, you don't get no pee. So all I got to do is run around and get a bunch of pee, and I am now looked at as valuable in the community. That in itself is abuse. We have so many abuses that come across with these women. The women talk to us very abusively, to the point of where when a black man finally dates out and go get him a snow bunny, the first words a black woman will say is, "You'd with that girl because she let you get away with stuff a sister won't." That's what an abuser says.
Nobody in this world has hurt me more than a black woman. From the day I came out the womb, you ain't gonna be shit like your damn daddy. The mother of our children, the mother of my children, keeping me away from my child, parentally alienating me. Even the women in my family that share the same blood. These are the same people that supported the woman from keeping me away from the child. Black woman. Women that I've dated, making me out to be a monster, saying that I'm just domestically being violent to them when it's really them starting the fights, pulling out knives and some more shit. Being accused by strangers, black women, of being a child molester just because they don't like who I was or who I am or how vocal I am, whatever my personality is. It's always black women behind some bullshit, man.
Before you address him, who's more abusive, women or men in relationships?
Men are. But
okay,
Tommy, the scenarios that you're bringing up, it seems like these women are, can I say, low value. They seem to be hood women. Do you experience the stuff you're talking about with women that are like, for instance, Nepal or Sister Freedom? I mean, it seems like these stories are women that's in the hood. So I'm asking, do you think that it's hood women, average women, high value women? Like where do you hang at to be experiencing the things that you're talking about?
Like, niggas love crazy bitches. Cause like it's an ego thing, but it just be like, y'all love us until we pouncing on your fucking heads like Donkey Kong. Now it's, oh, you drawing, you do too fucking much. Now niggas mad. Now niggas don't want to be with you because you do too much. But I thought you liked that though, Booski. I thought you liked that though. Now it's the problem because I'm fucking punching on your head like whack-a-mole. But that's what come with it though. When like you want a bitch that's mentally unstable or you want that fake crazy shit. Which one? Now I'm all this shit. Now I'm unpredictable. I'm all it like, really? Cause I'm punching on you? Cause you did something to me?
When all you could have did was ask and you would have gotten your answer without loading it. When you say it seems like, you literally loaded it with what information did you get from me that made it seem like they're hood?
Okay, go ahead. Answer the question, please.
That was the point. So you try to load it, and then we do that a lot of times. That's the abuse. The women will load things when talking to men, and then put the man in position like they'll be like, seems like what's the one? Seems like you got mommy issues. Well, now you don't put that man in a situation to think that you're insulting him, unless he denies everything he just said. When you could have just said,
the way women communicate. If that's how I communicate, Tommy, and with me and the people that I'm around, shame on me. But
let me ask you, are you hood?
I'm actually asking a question.
Oh, I know, but I'm actually teaching. Again, I'm teaching. So if you were doing it and I'm teaching you, it's loaded, and then I show it to you how it's loaded. Why would you still keep trying to use the excuse of, well, that's how I was? Because then the next question from me will be, are you hood?
Okay.
Because if you're not,
Tommy,
then you would.
I specifically asked a question. Can you just answer it? Because I don't want to
Well,
go
I'm answering it the way I wanted to because you asked it the way you wanted to.
I wanted to ask.
Yes,
I
hold
don't know
on.
nothing
But
about
you got it out.
I don't know who need to hear this, but fellas, it's okay not to go back and forth with a bitch. Because you a man, you said what you said. And men lead with authority. Don't argue with that bitch today.
Okay.
Your ridiculous question still was uninterrupted when you got it out.
I don't think it was ridiculous. And I'm
But
telling
I
you,
do. Hey,
I'm
hey,
not trying to do this with you. I'm not
Well,
trying to
then
do this
don't.
with you.
Ma'am, don't. Ma'am, don't. No, ma'am, I ain't your punk. Don't. Don't tell me what you ain't trying to do. If you don't want me to answer it, go on.
I'm not about to
You ain't
go
gonna punk
on.
me. You ain't gonna punk me. I don't like most of you. So you ain't gonna punk me, lady.
You a question.
And you could have let me answer it. You could have shut up and let me answer it.
I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I was answering it. Was I not answering it? Ma'am, wasn't I answering it?
Okay, yes.
I sure was.
Yeah, in fairness, everybody has spoken uninterrupted until this point.
Yes.
As a point of everybody. Every single person has spoken, agree to disagree. We've all spoken uninterrupted. So there was no need to interrupt Tommy at that point.
Okay, thank
you.
you.
Even if you disagree.
Damn.
Go watch the full video. The original content creator will be linked in the description. Leave a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to catch you on the next one, man.